What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, look, don't get me wrong. A lot of what's going on in LA right now, the blame should fall squarely on the shoulders of LeBron James. Okay? The organization bend over backwards, pardon the pun, to acquiesce and appease LeBron James, and to a lesser extent, Anthony Davis, right? Whatever wacky demand they had, they had a championship team in 2020. Yeah, do you tweak the team? Yes, but you don't alter the team to the point where the identity of the team totally changes. You don't do that. So they went from a championship team to a team that more or less was LeBron and the Lessers, with AD becoming a diminishing partner. Then you add Russell Westbrook to the mix. We knew it was a recipe for disaster, right? So LeBron deserves a lot of the blame. Carmelo Anthony called him the GM. So it's funny how a lot of his supporters love to call him the GM and talk about how great a basketball mind he is, when in the past, many of the requests that he made led to championships. But with this absolute debacle that has happened in LA, they want to run away from that. Oh man, he's not as powerful as you think he is. Oh, whatever. So a lot of it does fall on LeBron James' shoulders. A lot of it falls on Rob Pelinka. But I see social media is now going after Rob Pelinka because they got to blame somebody. They can't really blame Russell Westbrook anymore. That's been diffused. So, and they're not going to blame Anthony Davis because he gets that clutch sports protection. So now they're blaming the last Kobe Bryant link to the Lakers, Rob Pelinka. Right? That was Kobe Bryant's guy. Sickening. Right? Now, yeah, part of it should be him. But what about Jeanie Buss? Okay? What about Jeanie Buss? I notice every time you bring up Jeanie Buss, here come the feminists. Oh, you're attacking her because she's a woman. No, I'm attacking her because you said she's equal. If anything, you should be offended if I'm not attacking her, because that means I'm not attacking her because she's a woman. Can't have both ways, feminists. You can't want equal protection and equal opportunity and equal rights because you're a woman, but you still want the fairer sex inequalities when it comes to responsibilities or criticism. Oh, you can't criticize me. I'm a woman. I'm just a woman. No, it doesn't work like that. Since Dr. Buss passed away in 2013, starting in 2014, this team has only made the playoffs twice. Twice. That is despicable. In 2014, now I think at that time her brother might have been in control, or it was a triumvirate or whatever, but anyway, more or less, since she's been in control, or at least part of control, 2014, they missed the playoffs. 2015, they missed the playoffs. 2016, they missed the playoffs. 2017, they missed the playoffs. 2018, they missed the playoffs. Now, LeBron's first year there were expectations that this team could make it to the Western Conference Finals against the Golden State Warriors. But instead, they missed the playoffs. Now, that summer, they do get AD, and even though it wasn't your typical season, we were dealing with a pandemic, there was a 4.5-month work stoppage, which I think greatly benefited LeBron James, who was 35 years old at the time, and AD, who was brittle as fucking peanut brittle. It helped them with their injuries, and it was a bubble title. No fans, no travel, less stress, but still they won the championship. Okay, all right. They're turning things around, right? Apparently, nope. They completely alter the roster due to the stupid ass demands of LeBron James, plus the team being cheap and not wanting to pay people a certain amount of money. So the team regresses. Now, they become one of the few defending champions to get knocked off in the first round by the Phoenix Suns. The next year after that, they not only don't make the play-in, they only make the playoffs. They only qualify for the play-in, which was last year, 33-49. This year, I mean, here we are, not even in the middle of November. The season started October the 18th, and already it's looking like they're not going to make the playoffs. I mean, the trajectory that they're on, they're 2-10. The schedule's going to get harder. They're not going to have LeBron James for a while. There's already finger pointing. Russell Westbrook's been playing relatively well, but AD, hasn't been his supposed dominant self that he claimed he was going to be this year. Once again, it's a shit show, and they're not going to make the playoffs. So then you have to wonder something. When does the Buss family, if this is going to continue, there's going to be pressure for this family to sell this organization. Seriously. Laker fans they're not going to keep tolerating this shit. The first 70 years of this organization's existence, the first 70 years, they only missed the playoffs 5 times. Now, they're on the verge of missing the playoffs for an 8th time in 10 years? That's unacceptable. But whenever you blame her, she brings up the fact that she's a woman. Well, other owners aren't being criticized. Why am I? But yes, they are. James Dolan has been criticized since he took over the organization, the Knicks, because they haven't won. So don't use the fact that you're a woman as an excuse for you to not be criticized. Get out of here. The Buss family, since Dr. Jerry Buss has passed away, they have been an unmitigated failure. So that's all I got to say in this video, man. Tell me what you guys think.